Why'd he put a bird in there? I asked. So a little piece of heaven would always be in our hearts. Safest place for a piece of heaven, I reckon. What type of bird, Dad? Well, little Indian, he says, striking the match against the sandpaper ribbon on his wide-brimmed hat to light a cigarette. I think she'd be a glittering bird, and her whole body would shine like little fires of light, the way Dorothy's ruby slippers did in that movie. What movie? The Wizard of Oz. Remember Toto? He barks, ending with a long howl. The little black dog? That's right. He lays my head against his chest. Do you hear that? Thumpity-thump. Do you know what that sound is? Thumpity-thump-thump. It's the beating of your heart. It's the noise of the little bird flapping her wings. The bird? I hold my hand over my own chest. What happens to the bird, Dad? You mean when we die? He squints at me as if my face has become the sun. Yes, when we die, Dad. Well, the glass heart opens like a locket, and the bird flies out to lead us to heaven so we don't get lost. It's very easy to get lost on the way to a place you've never been before. I keep my ear against his chest, listening to the steady beating. Dad, I ask, does everyone have glass hearts? Nope. He takes a drag on his cigarette. Just me and you, little Indian, just me and you. He tells me to lean back and cover my ears. With the cigarette hanging in the corner of his mouth, he raises the shotgun and fires. Part 1. I Am, 1909 to 1961. Chapter 1. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Matthew 8:12. A girl comes of age against the knife. She must learn to bear its blade, to be cut, to bleed, to scar over and still somehow be beautiful and with good enough knees to take the sponge to the kitchen floor every Saturday. You're either lost or you're found. These truths can argue one another for an infinity. And what is infinity but a tangled square, a cracked circle, a space of fuchsia sky? If we bring it down to earth, infinity is a series of rolling hills, a countryside in Ohio where all the tall grass snakes know how angels lose their wings. I remember the fierce love and devotion as much as I remember the violence. When I close my eyes, I see the lime-green clover that grew around our barn in the spring while wild dogs drove away our patience and our tenderness. Times will never be the same, so we give time another beautiful name until it's easier to carry as we go on remembering where it is we've come from. Where I came from was a family of 8 children. More than one of us would die in the prize-winning years of youth. Some blame God for taking too few. Others accuse the devil of leaving too many. Between God and devil, our family tree grew with rotten roots, broken branches, and fungus on the leaves. It grows bitter and gnarled, Dad would say of the large pin oak in our backyard, because it doubts the light. My father was born April 7th, 1909, in a Kentucky sorghum field downwind from a slaughterhouse. Because of this, the air smelled of blood and death. I imagine they all looked at him as if he were something born of these two things. My boy will need to be dunked in the river, his mother said over his tiny reaching fingers. My father descended from the Cherokee through both his maternal and paternal lines. When I was a child, I thought to be Cherokee meant to be tethered to the moon, like a sliver of light unraveling from it. Jalagi Anadisti. Following our bloodline back through the generations, we belonged to the Anawati clan. Members of this Cherokee clan were responsible for making a special red paint used in sacred ceremonies and at wartime. Our clan was the clan of creators.